You were talking about...
Oh, end credit scenes. Yeah, and one of my favourites is Iron Man 2, because Coulson disappears halfway through because there's an issue he needs to attend to, and then they're in Mexico, and he's like, "Sir, we found it," and then it's Thor's hammer. Whoop! And they're like, "Oh my god, they're doing Thor." But yeah, I think mid-credit scene tends to be the hint at whatever's going to come next, the actual good one, and then the end credit scene is usually a joke now.
Yeah.
At this point, I think the first one that I remember thinking was did Iron Man 3 or Guardians come out first? It was Iron Man 3, wasn't it?
Iron Man 3 came out after Avengers. Then
Yeah, so Iron Man
Galaxy.
3, then Guardians, because I remember thinking the first, yeah, because Iron Man 3, the post-credit scene shows that the entire time, Tony narrates Iron Man 3, and the entire time he's been sat on a couch talking to Bruce Banner, and Bruce Banner's like, I'm not that kind of doctor. And it's like, oh, sorry, I wasn't really listening. Sorry, I wasn't really listening. When did you stop paying attention? The bit where you're at a New Year's Eve party? That was literally at the start. That's funny. But I think that was the first joke one where you were expecting like a hint at the next film, and it was like, wow, we waited for that. And then we saw Guardians together.
Yeah.
And we waited for it, and it turned out to be Howard the Duck. I was
like, what the fuck?
yeah, that really wasn't worth it. Do you know, a game we've played but never unlocked the achievement. I've since unlocked this achievement. You know, in Lego Marvel,
Yeah.
there's tons of characters to unlock in that. Obviously, there's an achievement if you because obviously you collect Lego studs and then spend them on unlocking characters.
Yeah.
So, and there's hundreds, so obviously you unlock the good characters first. You save up your money. But it turns out there's an achievement when you unlock Howard the Duck, and it's just called "Really?" Question mark. Really?
What does he do in Lego Marvel?
Not not much, to be honest. He's got a bazooka as his weapon.
As you do.
As you do. Well, most of the characters are interchangeable. The unlockable characters, at least, are interchangeable. They'll have like a trait, but most characters. Really, one of the only good ones to unlock is Ant-Man, because he shrinks, and there's a
bunch of mini challenges.
There's a bunch of mini challenges. Yeah, yeah. So you can unlock him. He's pretty unique, but like, yeah, most of them are just variations on the characters you already unlocked basically, and you know, they have multiple powers. But yeah, I enjoy the fact that if you unlock Howard the Duck, you get an achievement that just says, "Really?
Did you do that?"
All these characters, and you unlock Howard the Duck. Get back here.
Stop fighting me.
Oh, talk about one of my favourite characters in the entire film. Karen.
Karen, as in...
Suit Lady.
Suit Lady.
Her name's Karen.
I couldn't remember.
That's official.
Fun fact, she's Jarvis's wife.
She is Jarvis's wife.
AKA Vision's wife.
AKA Vision's wife. That's pretty funny. The two AI characters are married. Well, Tony Stark's got a new one as well, but that's funny. That's a bit of trivia. I like Karen. She's nice. She talks to him. If they bring them back, I can see like a double act thing going. There's quite a bit of comedy to have that there when like Spider-Man's got someone to sort of interact with, and there's great, like when he's locked in that vault, he just talks to her the entire time. Like, I don't really know what to do with this, and she said, if you ask me, I'd say yes.
Oh.
I was like,
It's like,
and then
so cute.
How long have we been here anyway? We have been here for 37 minutes. What?
Come on!
Come on. And then there's a great joke that obviously he goes to the Washington Monument and he rescues his friends there. Incidentally, that joke just before that with MJ saying, the teacher goes, Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Washington Monument wasn't built by slaves, and the guard just goes, eh.
Kind of was.
Brilliant. Now, obviously, shit goes down, his friends are about to die, and then Spider-Man comes swooping in like a badass and saves the day. And saves them all, and then his girlfriend Liz is about to fall, and he does the webbing thing and catches her. This time. Too soon.
Ouch.
And then then she's fine, and he comes webbing up, and he's hanging upside down, and Karen just goes, this would be a good time to kiss her.
Hey, it's referencing Spider-Man 1.
That's a funny... And then he falls. That's a funny joke.
You should have taken it a little step further and got them starting leaning in.
Nah, too far. Just enough self-referential. You can't take it too far. No, well, I like the joke. I also like the Ferris Bueller joke.
Yeah.
I can't remember what point.
It's when he's holding on to Vulture during the party.
That's it. Yeah, he's running. Yeah, it's just after the party. He has to run basically through gardens
because he's attached.
He basically runs through a load of back gardens, and the shot. Were you in there with? May I basically said. I basically thought to myself, this reminds me of Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and then he runs through one garden where a guy's barbecuing, and he says, smells great, and I'm thinking, okay, that is a line from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and then they show it.
It's like, good movie.
Good movie. That's a good movie. I'm like, yes.
These people are brilliant.
That's a good reference, because it's obviously reminiscent of another classic high school movie. Which this has that feel of. Okay, I guess we'll just dangle here. John's checking his phone, by the way, in case you're wondering why Spider-Man's suddenly just gone limp.
Alright,
he had some pretty cool gadgets in this film.
Yeah. It was originally a lot of it was hinted that, like, Tony Stark created a lot of it. These are challenges, by the way.
Okay.
Quite
Follow
literally.
this path as fast as you can.
Basically, you got to beat these challenges a certain amount of time, get bonus points, and you got to do certain things to make a checkpoint occur. But that'll be
so points for style.
Pretty much. Yeah.
No.
Next trick. Anything. Yep.
Do anything.
Oh shit! Going the wrong way. Yeah. What were we saying?
Oh, we were just talking about Spider-Man's suit and all the Iron Man tech.
Yeah, it's like a lot of it was kind of Iron Man related stuff.
Once again, it makes sense in that universe they bought, because one of the things about Spider-Man,
he's a genius.
He is a genius. Genius. He's only young, but he is a genius. He's up there with Reed Richards and Tony Stark, and in later years he does obviously nice one. Whoop. In later years, you know, he goes to college. I think he does a lab internship at one point. So clever guy. He only does the Daily Bugle as a hobby, and he invents. That's the important thing. Web shooters in this franchise we're playing now. It's organic web shooters, but in Amazing and this one, it's mechanical web shooters that he invents, and you see him in this one making web fluid in his science.
Gross.
In his gross. No, in science you see him make his own web fluid, like he invented that, and I think there's a line in Civil War as well of how he invented it himself, and I think Tony Stark is impressed by it. But there is a completely fine that he would invent the web fluid, because it shows that Peter Parker's clever. Peter Parker's a science genius. But suspension of disbelief, all the other cool shit is far too advanced for a high school student to have. No, mate, even if he's clever enough, he's just not gonna get his hands on that shit. So I like how Tony Stark supplied him with his suit and all the tech in there.
I don't mind the idea of Tony Stark making a lot of Peter's things.
Yeah.
Because obviously, you know, it's literally not about being smart, it's about actually having the supplies to make the shit.
Well, of course.
So I'm perfectly fine with the idea of Tony making everything for him. As long as Spider-Man's obviously just doing genius shit on his own.
Of course. As I say, the most important and you can give and take all the gadgety stuff. He invented the web shooters himself, like he did in the comics. But like, I like going back to Civil War. The slightest thing, the eyes. I love the eyes. Like the expression of Spider-Man can have expressions at this point.
Yeah.
Because of the retractable lenses in his eyes, so he can have which is reminiscent of the comics.
On his homemade suit?
Yeah.
Did you notice the inside the goggles?
Yeah, they do it as well.
Yeah, it's like not as easily seen, but they do retract and shit.
Well, yeah, that's it. I like that as well. Because it sort of fixed the problem. Because obviously, he is fucking teched out, and at one point he takes off training mode, which is funny, and then just has 500 webs combinations. He has like exploding webs and fucking taser web and like double web and all this cool shit. And you're like, okay, that's just made his life a lot fucking easier. But then because he fucked up on the boat, Tony Stark takes the suit back off him. And the final battle, he has to do it in his shitty homemade suit, but
which he hides under the locker, which was showed earlier that he hides it there. Which once again, subtle but brilliant, because you know he's got one there.
Well, yeah,
it's not just suddenly.
Exactly. Well, presumably,
it's not one of them. Suddenly, I've pulled this out of my ass.
Oh yeah, of course he
had this lying around. We knew it was there.
Yeah, you do see it because that's where he hides the web fluid.
Exactly.
And you see he's got still got his suit because obviously he's been Spider-Man. Before Civil War. He was already Spider-Man. He just got his cool suit in Civil War, and then they take his cool suit away, and he has to the final battle. He has to fight Vulture, just him. He hasn't got all these fancy gadgets and shit. He's just got to be Spider-Man and save the day, and he does. And speaking of cool ass suits. Once he does save the day, he goes up to Avengers Q.2 Iron Spider suit.
Yeah.
That was pretty friggin' cool. Not gonna lie. Hey, good job, Peter. You really dropped the ball. Why don't you put that on? And the doors open and everyone in the cinema freaked the fuck out.
It's like, yes! I'm okay.
What? Well, no, of course he was gonna turn it down. The second I saw that scene, before the doors even opened, I went, the Iron Spider suit's going to be in there, and he's going to say no to it. He just is, which is obviously part of the story arc as well. Although, having said that, he is definitely going to wear that in Infinity War.
Oh fuck yeah! Why wouldn't he?
Definitely. Infinity War, he will wear the Iron Spider suit. Plus, in that behind the scenes thing you've seen, you know when Chris Evans, Chris Pratt, and him. Have you seen it?
I think so.
There's a behind the scenes look at Infinity War. They're on some sort of set. Doesn't really give much away.
Chris Pratt, green screen.
Chris Pratt and him, well, mostly, but there's like wreckage there. They're either on an alien planet or some sort of shit. I don't know. Regardless, Chris Pratt's there in Star-Lord costume. And then Tom Holland's there as well, but he's wearing a coat. He's got like a big puffy coat on, so I reckon the Iron Spider suit's under there.
Fucking hell.
Either way, even if he just wears it for a bit in the film, that would be cool. Because obviously he's got to go back to being Spider-Man. He's his own hero. He's in the MCU now, but he's got his own thing going on. He's now become Spider-Man. Of course he needs his original costume back.
Yeah.
So it's good. Oh, good. And then he's like, that was a test, right? There's not really press out there. Yeah, sure. And then he goes and there's press and Gwyneth Paltrow turns up.
And he's like, dude, where is he? And
dude, where is it? Yeah, dude, where is it? Oh, where is it? Where is he? I'm going to announce the newest member of the Avengers, the Spider-Man. No, man. So he's in the room next to Vision. Yeah, Vision really doesn't believe in doors or walls. It's fine. It's fine. And then he turns it down, which makes sense because he's spent the whole film. That's his character development. He spent the whole film just trying to impress Tony Stark and desperately wanting to be one of the Avengers. Sound familiar? And yeah. I honestly expected one point of him to go, Sony won't let me play with you. It's not fair. But then at the end, you know, he's been the hero. Oh, at this point, and he goes, right, join the Avengers. And he's like, no, I'm good.
He's like, the fuck? Why not? Well, who's looking after the little guy?
He's like exactly as Tony calling the phrase friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, am I right? Plus, Spider-Man belongs in New York.
Yeah, you can't
And
be
just
going,
this, that is one.
around the
That
world.
is my one slight nitpick was the Washington scene was brilliant, but yeah, they took Spidey out of New York. He belongs there. Like
he's got shit to do.
he has got shit to do. He has got shit to do. It was. I'm not having a go. That whole scene was fucking awesome. But
He's
yeah,
trying to climb up
stick
the
Spider-Man-
side of the Washington Monument, which was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, stick Spider-Man in New York. That's a good point someone pointed out as well. Obviously, half the film plot was them moving all the shit from the Avengers Tower. Tony Stark's moving upstate. And then, Vulture's big plan, a big overall plan is he's been stealing, over the 8 years, he's been stealing from any wreckage sites that the Avengers have left behind, like New York, I think they picked up after Sokovia at one point.
Yeah.
And now his last job is to rob Tony Stark's plane, basically with loads of shit on it. It's like Christmas for supervillains. And but my question is, who's going to buy Avengers Tower? Now that's empty.
I feel like it might become Oscorp. Because Oscorp's a big fucking tower in the middle of New York.
Maybe the Fantastic Four will buy it.
Fuck yeah, Baxter Building, bring it! Just get rid of like that extra bit of A, and then there you go, it's a 4.
Yeah, totally. The new Avengers base is pretty fucking cool as well. I know we only saw it for like 2 seconds.
Well, we've seen it for more than 2 seconds. We've seen it in the Age of Ultron and Ant-Man.
No, Age of Ultron, it was still
The Skittle.
Stark Tower. Yeah, sure.
No, it wasn't. Right at the end of Age of Ultron, where they're saying goodbye to Thor, where they're making the joke saying,
Oh yeah.
if you put a hammer on a lift and the lift goes up, is the lift worthy? They're in the new Avengers area, and we see it in Ant-Man. Ow.
Come on, Spidey.
Wow, this Tittleskate's terrible.
What's up?
Tastes like normal Skittles.
Spider-Man, some kind of robots are attacking people.
Oh no!
I'm not worth your trouble, really.
Clear out, losers. We're taking over.
Must be more of those powered armor suits. I better get over there fast.
What's up, bitches? Oh, that's up. Great, there's 3 of them.
Explosions and shit.
I'm almost dead.
Yeah, pretty much. There's a great scene. I talked about this when we've just gone to see it. I've since found out it's a reference to a comic, which is pretty cool. And it's the bit where he finally goes to confront Vulture. Vulture said, "Stop fucking coming after me. I'm not joking. Next time I will kill you." And he goes after him. And then he makes his big speech, about the big guys, they don't care about us, and he's kind of got a point, to be honest. And then he fucking drops a building on Spider-Man. And
Ow.
yeah, ow indeed. Ow indeed. And Spider-Man's stuck under this rubble, and there's a great scene where he basically he realises he's stuck, and he calls for help.
When he starts to cry.
Well, he pretty much nearly breaks down, and you do get the impression that he really is a kid.
He's just way over his head.
Exactly. And you think, and then he pulls himself together, and fucking lifts the fucking whole bubble off him. He's like, yeah, fuck yeah. He's Spider, and Tony Stark's voice in the back of his head. If you're nothing without the suit, you shouldn't have it at all. And then at that point, he becomes Spider-Man. He's his own hero. And apparently, yeah, I've since learned. I love that already.
Oh.
Well, bravo, John.
Shut up!
Here he comes to save the day.
I was gonna make a cool entrance. I was gonna swing in, doing a loop-de-loop on the tree.
Yeah, fucked that one
and
up.
then missed.
Let's get you.
Yeah, I've since learned there's a Spider-Man comic in which he's stuck under a shitload of
Yeah, that-
rubber and lifts it up with his bare hands, which is pretty awesome.
Shit,
You did it
shot
again.
it. But yeah, that is literally like shot for shot a remake of a comics bit where he's like, I'm Spider-Man, I gotta do this myself, because he even sees his reflection.
Yeah,
know,
with
half
the
Spider-Man
half
mask.
Spider-Man mask. That's a cool shot.
Representing the duality of Spider-Man and his usual life.
Oh, we're getting into film school shit here.
Yeah.
No, but yeah.
Yeah, but no, but.
Hang on, I've got you.
I got you. I don't got you.
I
No!
don't got you.
You need to be more careful.
Yeah, you do. That guy is dead.
Oops.
I need to be more careful. Swimming definitely doesn't suit me.
Whoopsie daisy.
Oops.
Oops, he did it again. Whoop. Well, nothing to see here. Not the first time you've wrecked a boat, let's be honest.
I need to be more careful.
That scene
Swimming
was still
definitely
cool, though.
doesn't suit me.
I know, I just wish they didn't spoil it.
That one of my only gripes with that. That is still a cool scene, though.
Only new.
1, 2, 3! Fuck!
It's getting away, John.
Shut up. You win again, gravity.
Well, really, it's the opposite of gravity.
Okay. I got one shot to make it count. Where'd it go?
It popped.
What the fuck?
It's gone invisible. It's the plane. Cloaking technology.